You ever heard the term, why do good things happen to bad people? And vice versa. Why do bad things happen to good people? I'm sure y'all heard that term a lot, right? And it's not just a term that's used loosely. You hear it all the time. I mean, it's used loosely, but it's not. It's like $1 million question because nobody seems to know the factual answer for it, myself included. I don't know. I mean, good things happen to good people sometimes, right? And bad things do happen to bad people sometimes. So maybe it washes itself out. But I tend to think along the lines with that is that karma isn't real. It's not. This whole thing, we walk around saying, yeah, they gonna get theirs, Karma's a mother. Yeah, that karma come back to bite you. Or you do a good deed, therefore you get good deeds back. I don't believe in that sentiment at all. I think when good things happen to people, it happens because it happened. I think when bad things happen to people, for the most part, it happened because it happened. It's not because you did this, so now you're getting this. It may seem that way sometimes, but I don't think it's always the case. I think anybody out here thinking karma, anybody out here that been on this earth long enough, that's out here thinking karma is real, after living on this earth for a long time, they're the same people that not only do they believe in karma, they believe in the Tooth Fairy, they believe in Santa Claus, they believe in the Easter Bunny, they might believe in Bigfoot as well, because there's no way you lived a life, whether it's 30, 40, 50, 60 years. You've been here long enough. Hell, even 20 years. And you don't see that karma is just a myth. It's a myth. It's fiction. It's very much fiction. Don't get me wrong. Do I believe that things kind of cancel themselves out over time with good and bad? Yes. I mean, we all know. Let's get this right off the bat. Life isn't fair. Nor do I think life is supposed to be fair. Because what I think happens is when you faced with a challenge in life, no matter what it is, no matter at what point in your life, I think it's whoever, higher power, whoever that may be, giving you it's pretty much giving you a test. And not only a test, it's just putting you through the ringer of whatever heartache, whatever trying times, that builds character in the long run, that makes you stronger down the road when you need that backbone. So when I sit here and say things like, why do bad things happen to good people, it ain't always in a coming from a bad place. Sometimes you have to go through bad things to become greater down the road. So it ain't always doom and gloom. Why is this happening to me? I hear a lot of people saying, this, I just can't catch a break. And that may be true. I don't know all the trials and tribulations everybody go through on a regular basis. But I do think it's for a greater good down the road sometimes. But when you hear about racist people, pedos, scammers, grapers, people that end other people's lives, and you hear about these people all the time, right? You hear about it. You might not know them personally or know anything, but you hear about it. We all hear about this stuff, right? And these people live long, healthy, successful lives. Now, who knows what goes on with them personally? Maybe let's not go too hard. Let's go with, we heard of corrupt politicians, right? That's considered a bad person, right? And you hear they successful. They just got another degree and another raise, and they work in the White House now, and they this, they that, but they corrupt as hell, corrupt as fuck, right? We don't know what that man. Let's just use it as a man, for instance. He might go home and have a problem with his. He might have ED. Just to be like, not to take it there, but you know what I mean. He might be dealing with something internally that nobody would know except him. But on the surface, you making $300,000 a year. You got this new fancy car. You living in this big mini mansion. You living in a gated community. Not to say people don't go through struggles internally. It could be a guy walking up the street with a $100,000 watch on, keys to a Mercedes, in a 6.5 bedroom house. We don't know what he's going through internally. So this don't equate to every single little thing. But that one little thing that he's dealing with internally could be ho-hum to a person that's really going through it. That's considered a good person. Because at the end of the day, here's the thing. Even bad people, even people that's not good think they good people. Everybody, for the most part, everybody that walks amongst us thinks they're a good person. Because they feel as though they not understood. Or they feel as though the bad they did was for a reason. Or it was my get back. I might look like a bad person on the outside. People looking at me like I'm a bad person. But I did that for a reason because this person did this to me. So there's not too many people, even the worst person of the worst, think they're a good person. A corrupt politician. He might be saying, okay, I'm a little corrupt, but it's for a greater good. This is what I was brought into this. This is the only way. If I wasn't corrupt, they kick me out of the office before you can say the word corrupt. So you never know. I'm just using that example. You never know what people. I'm not taking up for it. I'm giving y'all reasons why your average human don't think they bad. You could go as far as to a person that takes another life. They might feel as though that was just. Oh, I did it, but if I didn't do it to him, he was going to do it to me. There's people in prison right now that don't consider themselves bad people. So when you take that into effect, and just take the human mindset all the way around the board, everybody thinks they a good person. Because I'm not understood. People don't know why I live the way I live. People don't know why I do the things I do. It's all justified. If they only knew, or whatever. But in the grand scheme of things, this is just me talking, there is no karma. Karma is not real. When people say bad things, come back to bad people. Well, what is all these children doing that's so bad? What's these kids that never even had a bad thought in their mind, let alone done something? 2 years old, 3 years old, with terminal illnesses, or being deleted. That's not karma. That's life. But even if we take it somewhere else, even if we take it to a grown ass man or woman that lived a life, no right from wrong, and you got this good person on the surface. We don't know everybody, things they do behind closed doors, but on the surface seems like a good person, right? Let's use a woman for example. She take care of all her kids. She works her 9 to 5. Come home to them kids. Teach them the proper ways to handle themselves in this crazy world we got. Do for others. The whole 9. And then out of nowhere, you hear the stories all the time. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Sucks, but we gotta take this, or we need this, or you gotta do this. And we talk about heartache after heartache after heartache. Whatever you can think of. Whatever example you can think of, because I know we all know somebody that we consider a good person. And then you see them struggling and you see them going through the ringer and you like, why they get this illness? Never smoked a cigarette a day in their life. Never took a drug a day in their life. Never had a drink a day in their life. What is that? That's karma too? Or is that life? Or is it both? What's karma for a person that been a straight up demon they whole life? Never did no good for nobody except for themselves. What's the karma for that person when you see them up. Everything is up. There's no trial, there's no tribulation, there's no nothing. What's the karma? Where's the karma? Oh, it come in due time, right? It's coming. It come full circle. It's going to hit them when they least expect it. And they still waiting to be hit 40, 50 years down the line. Come on, people. Y'all know I'm not alone on this. We all know we all know several people that ain't get their so-called karma yet. It's not real. And I'm not here to deter nobody. This ain't no doom and gloom. I just like to raise awareness to my thoughts and try to create dialogue. This ain't, let's get all the bad people and give them their karma. No. Karma isn't real. Karma isn't a thing. When something happens to somebody, it just happens. It just happens. Now, what I do believe in is you're a bad person. You put yourself around bad people. Therefore, bad things happen to you. Because the chances of something bad happening to you are high. Because the way you carry it and the people you put around you, the way they carry it. So that's just inevitable. That's something that's just on the surface like, all right, I'm gonna walk around with all these guns on me and I'm gonna put myself around people that ain't about nothing but guns and let's see what the outcome be. Or I'm gonna rob this liquor store and then when I'm done robbing it, I'm gonna come back to this crib amongst a bunch of other people that did all these other crimes. And we just gonna live and think nothing gonna happen. Now that's, yeah. You are what you put yourself around. which could be your demise. So yeah, when stuff happens to people that put themselves in bad situations, that's not karma. That's just things happening as scheduled. That's how it's going to go. That's why street life only puts you one or two places. And we already know. I ain't preaching here, but I'm just saying, we already know the two places that street life gets you at, no matter what age. Young boy, grown man, old head. So that's not karma, though. People mistaking people that live life on the edge or put themselves around horrible people. That's karma. That's not karma, that's life. If I lived every day on the edge and did raunchy, ludicrous type things, more than likely bad things is going to happen to me because I'm those places. I'm putting myself in those places and around those people. That's not karma. That's just a roll of dice. You taking a gamble with your life. You living life on the edge. Same thing with people that do things to their body. And the chances is your body is going to take a hit and them test results might not come back as clean as you think, as you thought they could be, compared to a person that take care of themselves. Now, like I just said, it's people that take care of themselves and still end up with stuff. But the chance is greater for the person that's not. Make sense? I just don't believe in karma. I don't believe in that karma stuff. It's not a thing. And I think we're seeing proof of it as day by day go. The have and the have-nots. Some of the worst people in the world got it. They got it. Some of the kindest, gentle, caring people in the world don't. Coincidence? I think karma is just one of them things that people say to make themselves feel good on either aspect. When they run into that person that is considered a bad person or a negative person or a person that does bad things, it makes them feel good to say, don't worry, yeah, they living it up now, but that karma gonna hit them. Because it makes them think that there's hope for this person to see what they doing is wrong and to see the backlash of what they doing. See, you was up and now it's hitting you. And the same thing, they look at it in the light for themselves too. Yeah, I'm struggling now, but that good karma gonna come my way because I always look out. I'm always generous. I'm always this. I'm always that. It's gonna come, and they still waiting for it to come. There's so many people still waiting for their good karma. It ain't even funny. There's people literally waiting on their good karma because they've been stand up in their mind. They've been stand up model citizens all the way through, and not putting no judgment here. They probably have been. I'm saying it too. There's people out here that have been good people, but they waiting on. No, I don't think it worked that way. Could be wrong. You got people that is considered horrible human beings. We watch the news. We see what type of people is out here. We got the internet. And they live long, healthy, successful lives. Oh, they got to deal with who they... Maybe so. When they day come, they do got to meet their maker and they got to deal with all the things they did. Now, that's... I'm more intent to believe that than actual karma. Actual karma, I just don't. Get in the comments section. Tell me what y'all think about this topic. It's a doozy, to say the least. But we're going to get on it, and I'll get back at y'all